Good morning. I welcome you all in the Metamorphic Petrology class. Today we will take up the Eclogite rocks and the Eclogite facies. As you all know, the rock was named by Hoy, a founder of crystallography, and is a rock that is mainly composed of omphacite. The omphacite is in grass green pyroxene and almandine pyrobroscular garnet. Means it is a rock that is it is a high grade metamorphic rock, or you can say the highest grade metamorphic rock, and is composed of your omphacite. And omphacite, you all know, is found only in eclogite rocks, and omphacite is a member of pyroxene family, that too grass green pyroxene, clinopyroxene, and the other is your garnet, that is almandine pyrobroscular garnet. Now omphacite, you all know, is clinopyroxene containing diopside, heidelbergite and jadeite components, and quite frequently some ekmite. However, no rigid initiation was, or you can say the no rigid limitations are given for composition ranges of these minerals. Some authors call diopside almandine rock eclogite. Small amounts of quartz, kyanite, olivine, orthopyroxene, amphibole, and rutile may be present, but not plagioclase. It's important. Escola in 1920 proposed the name Eclogite facies on the basis of this wide definition of eclogite. Since eclogites are basaltic in composition, the ACF diagram you can see on the screen. This is the ACF diagram of your eclogite. This is, you can see ACF, this is the for the eclogite facies, this ACF diagram for the eclogite facies. So Escola in 1920 proposed the name eclogite facies on the basis of wide definition of eclogite. Since eclogites are basaltic in chemical composition, their unique mineral composition was ascribed to unique PT conditions of their formation. Not only the eclogites but also other rocks formed under the same PT conditions as eclogites were claimed to belong to the eclogite facies. As example of the latter, he referred to dunite, instatite, pyro, olivine rock and jadeite. Even taking all these rocks into considerations, the composition range is very limited. Rocks of other compositions were unknown in the facies. Now this clinopyroxene is high in diopside and heidelbergite components, as well as garnets of almandine pyrope series are stable in the granulite facies. The assemblage of these two minerals, which may be called eclogite in wide definition, certainly occurs in some granulite facies. Escola's idea of eclogite facies was mainly based on the study of eclogites in your, say, Norway. The work was done in 1921. Some other eclogites, or you can say that some of these eclogites also appear to have belonged to a granulite facies. Therefore, if eclogite facies is characterized by traditionally defined eclogite, a part of it overlaps a part of the granulite facies. Since this is very unconsiderable, we have to change. Now, because this eclogite belongs to your eclogite facies, and this facies was named on this by Escola, by Hoy. Now, this talking of this eclogite facies, we can in general say eclogite facies represent the highest pressure and medium to high temperature. And it was, you all know, proposed by the Escola in 1921, and this facies developed mostly in the gabbroic composition, and the eclogites are composed of the your main mineral that I told you, omphacite, garnet, The grass green, that pyroxene is called an omphacite, is found only in this rock, and it is clinopyroxene and jadeite plus your diopside plus heidelbergite ekmite mixture. That's other. The garnet is generally almandine pyroglycerite. Now this chemical composition of resembles to the gabbro, that is of the basic rocks like basalt. So relation of both of them, eclogites, are formed from gabbro to basalt. Now as far as chemically equivalence of olivine, gabbro and your say eclogites may be illustrated by a facies of, you can say, as far as chemical composition, that is your olivine, that is Mg2SiO4, then diopside CaMgSiO3, and then your, you can say, labradorite. If these react, and naturally they will form your minerals of your eclogite facies. Now kyanite, the important is the plagioclase feldspars are absent in it. Kyanite on one hand and anestetite on the other hand may be present as essential minerals. Then your rutile and you can may be present. Diamonds, very interesting. Diamonds are also found in some eclogites. This is diamonds, they are also found in eclogite because they are found at high pressure. Presence of primary hornblende and josite in some eclogites, hornblende eclogites, suggest that is the transition between the eclogite and the almandine omphacite facies. Then the presence of, you can say, the diamond is just high pressure. Presence of jadeite again high pressure. Right. The Escola put the following rocks in eclogite facies, which represent the same temperature and pressures. That is your mainly the, you can say, the absence of hydrous minerals will be there, and there will be high relation with the green schist, amphibolite, granulite, but there does not exist such type of reaction, means with the increasing pressure and temperature. Now the physical conditions of eclogite facies means the physical, that is the high temperature is inferred from the your presence of your pyroxenes, lack of silicates containing OH, and wide range of, you can say, your that is your is also wide range of your, can say, your non-hydrous minerals. Then temperature generally that is prescribed, that is found out, that has been described, is from 700 or more, and the pressure is generally of more than 1300 kilobar. Oh, not kilobar, bars, 1.5, you can say that way. In the formation of eclogites, it has been observed that the stress pressure is more effective than the load pressure. The mineral assemblage of anhydrous pH 2, you can say, is low. Experimentally it has been found. Then these things, all this suggest, means this is your, what we said in the beginning, that is the highest pressure and medium to high temperature. Right. Now it is non-feldspathic rock, that is important, with chemical of basaltic or gabbro. Means you can compare this eclogite composition to that of your gabbro or basalt, and minus, that is non-feldspathic, and composed essentially of omphacite, that is jadeite plus diopside plus your clinopyroxene and pyroalmandine minerals. Rutile and quartz is commonly present. Diamond is commonly accessory mineral, while kyanite and quartz may also be present. Now the omphacite garnet, the common, you can say, the minerals, the omphacite garnet, right? Then your omphacite garnet kyanite plus minus rutile, omphacite garnet plus minus, you can say, your anestetite, omphacite garnet quartz rutile, Omphacite, garnet, diamond, quartz. So such you can say the assemblages, mineral assemblages we notice. On the basis of these mineral assemblages, three groups can be recognized. Enrichedly composed of omphacite plus garnet, right? Then second, omphacite garnet plus primary or conformant josite, and third, omphacite garnet primary glucophane. These three groups found in different associations in each crust. Group 1 is found in association with kimberlite, diorite, peridotite. Group 2 is found in association with granulite facies and in gneiss migmatites, and group 3 found in association with glucophane schist rocks. So this is in detail regarding the association of different mineral assemblages of eclogite facies. Now, mode of occurrence and genesis, if you talk of in kimberlite and basalts, where they are habitually accompanied by your module having the isomorphous structures. Now, the ACF diagram which you are noticing here, right, itself indicates the minerals. This is kyanite, or this is high temperature. Again, this is your wollastonite and address mineral, and then the pyroxenes, right? These are clinopyroxenes. So this pyroxene omphacite can be plotted here on this diagram, in ACF diagram of Escola, right? And this kyanite which we discussed will be here. So this is an ACF diagram for your eclogite facies, right? Now coming to, you can say this in general, the main rock of the eclogite facies is your rock eclogite, and the economic importance of this is that in eclogite we found the diamonds, and as such it is formed in a temperature range beyond 700 degree, and as far as that pressure is concerned, pressure is generally of more than, you can say, 1000 kilobars, 1000 bars, that is load pressure 1300 bars, and your this water pressure generally is low of 1000 bars, and this load that is greater than your water pressure, and that is around, you can say, 5000 bars, right? So these are the some, in that sense, means overall speaking, these eclogite rocks, they are in that way, or the eclogite facies is the highest grade metamorphic, and the importance of this is that the omphacite is a typical mineral of clinopyroxene group, which is found in this only the eclogite rocks, and the other this, in addition to your omphacite, the various your your garnets we have talked of, the garnet that are present are of your almandine, right, pyrope, glossurite. This is a garnet. So in general, in very short, we can say omphacite plus garnet is the mineral composition of these, and they are formed at a, you can say, at highest pressure and medium to high temperature. Overall speaking, the eclogite facies is the highest grade, or you can say highest in temperature pressure facies, and it was that name, the Escola, after giving this eclogite rock, he has given this Escola eclogite facies. Thank you. That's all for today. See you in next class. Thank you.